Come back. In the last video we make this beautiful design for the seeker registration, right? We make some route, and we have also made a controller, and we have written a view. Now it's time to make a users table. So Laravel by default give you the user migration file, but we still need some more fields here. These fields are not enough. Okay, so if you go in your database, you'll see these all fields here. So let's add some more other field, and we'll be using the same users table for both the user type, for seeker, job seeker, and for employer. Okay, so I'm gonna add some of this field. Okay, so we do have ID already there, we do have a name, we do have an email, we have an email verified at, we have a passport. Now I want to add this following. Okay, from about, profile pic, from about to plan. Okay, so now let's go here and let's add this then. So here I'll write a table, and then I'll write a string, and I'll write so about. So let's make about is a bio, so let's make this as a text so that we can insert more text. Okay, so I'll make this as text, and similarly we can write a table and rest will be string. So let's see what we have here. So we'll write a profile pic, so we'll have a profile pic for both the employer and seeker, and by default we want to make this nullable. So when you make nullable in this field, it doesn't mean that a user have to submit the profile picture when he make a registration. Okay, so it's not like a compulsory. So we'll make this nullable, and we'll also make this nullable. Okay, so we'll make this all nullable. And user type, so user type is the most important thing, because it defines whether the user is a job seeker or whether the user is a employer. Okay, so we'll make a string, so and we'll write user type, and we'll not make this as optional. So this is the important thing. So when you make registration here, so from seeker form we are just passing full name, email, and passport. Okay, so profile pictures and about me and all other will be nullable. Okay, but for user type we'll not make this as a nullable. So now we have a resume, so this will be nullable again, resume, because we want seeker to have a resume, but we don't want employer to have resume. Okay, so we want this to be nullable. Again we have a table, and we have a string, and let's see what we have here. User trial. So user trial is again for only seeker, only for employer but not seeker, because we are going to implement a Stripe payment, and initially we'll give a 1 week trial for the employer. So when when an employer make an account, so we'll set employer date here. Okay, so we can make this as, or we can make this as a date field, and this is nullable since this is for only the employer. And table, again date, and billing end. So when users employer do the billing, we'll set the date when his billing will be end. So we'll set the future date. Okay, here, and status and plan. So I think the by default will make status as like unpaid user or something like that, and when he actually make a payments, we'll change it to paid user. And this is for only employer, not for seeker. So we'll make this nullable, and plan. So there could be weekly plan, or there could be the monthly plan for employer, and so we'll store those value here. Okay, so plan, and this is for only the employer, so let's make this as well null as well. Okay, so now let's migrate this one. So if we go here, since we have already the users migration table, and if we write a php annotation migrate, it will give us error. So nothing to migrate, so no error, but it says it didn't find any changes. So what we do is we'll just write php annotation migrate phrase. Okay, so it will delete all this migration table, whatever data you have in users or whatever you have here, and it will rerun the migration again. Okay, and now if you go here and give refresh users, now we have all this field here. Okay,